Aired out. As we're thanks for the heart, me. I appreciate it. As everybody's sharing it out and everybody's coming in, don't forget Friday, February the 2nd at 7 p.m. Eastern. I will be doing a live on Doug. It's a recap of Doug, of what Doug has done from the time. There's going to be other people in my boxes. KK, Tatted. Uh, it'll be live. It'll be live streamed by several live streamers. Um, Fancy Pants, one of them. Country Snarks, probably. My Dry Spot. Several of us. KK will definitely put it on her YouTube. Jen's House Mom will put it on her YouTube. Um, it'll be streamed out. Friday, February the 6th at 7 p.m. Eastern. But I just had to come on here because I'm listening to this idiot sit here and talk about federal cyber bullying and a federal cyber task force that's going to come after KK and Tatted and Danny and Ding Ding and everybody. I had to just come on here and say, Doug, Debbie Lynn, because I know he's talking about you, Debbie Lynn, when he says, I can't afford an attorney, but I got somebody that's close to the federal cyber task force, this federal task force, whatever. You take that shit, what he said, and you shove it straight up your ass. Because what he said is full of shit. And I hope you take all this back to him. You're talking about us out here. He says, "Oh well, make sure KK and Tatted talks about." Thanks for the heart me. Talk about him essaying his daughter. Better show proof. Nobody said that you did it. Your dad said you did it, and there is proof that your dad said you did it. So there's your proof. It is on KK's YouTube. There's no other proof, Doug. Your dad said it. And the proof's on KK's YouTube. And I'm sure it will be showed on the 6th. We will get a video clip to show it. I've also put a little video on my thing of showing where your dad said it. You also said to make sure that you show proof that you don't pay your taxes. All they got to do is at IRS, you can't check if you pay your taxes or not at the IRS, but the IRS can sure check into you. Can sure check into you. Thank you, guys. So there's no showing proof there. It's the IRS showing proof. Katrina, thank you. Said also make sure that you show proof that you don't pay child support. You don't pay child support because you signed your children over. The state took your children. So you've got 5 kids that you laid down and had that you had the state somebody else takes care of them. You don't take care of them. You've never took care of them. You've expected them to, like you do on here. You expected people and expect people to take care of what you made, of what you do. And you're talking about the federal task force. Make sure, because somebody that Danny said to her and her husband was coming to your camp. They never said they was coming to your camp. She said she wished she knew where your camp was. They never said that they was coming to your camp. Molly, thank you for the hard work. And then you want to talk about why don't you're doing the federal cyber task force? Okay, why don't you have them? Thanks for the heart me. I appreciate it. If I miss gifts, if I miss heart me's and don't say thank you, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get this out. And why the federal cyber task force is investigating us cyber bullies, as you call us, why don't you have them do this, Doug? Why don't you have them investigate you for exposing yourself on a child's app? For exposing yourself around children as they was playing in a river swimming. Exposing yourself in a campground around while children was there. If that's not a federal crime, I don't know what is. So why don't you take your federal cyberbully bullshit and stick it up your daggone app? Yes, this is a child's app. There's adults, but there is also children on this app.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
I do believe 13 or older. I believe that's what it is. And even if not, which it is, but even if not, there's still children on here that he exposes himself. And also, Doug, while we're at it, the exposing, why don't you also have him look at where you was getting your little sexual act while you was on live? Have him look at that.
Go recharge. Hurry up, Nancy.
Have him look at that.
And I appreciate you helping out.
Have him look at that while you're at it. And then you say you never bullied you never abused your animal.
Don't worry, Norman. We about to stop your ass.
Yeah, he just said recharged. I'm listening to him in the back. He's saying recharged.
Yes, we are. You shake your head all you want. Yes, we are.
And because somebody's over there gifting him. But I just had to get on here because.
Thank you, Twisted.
What's this? Mob better be Q. Why don't you go ahead here? Well, let me go ahead and invite you on up, if I can. Won't you come on up here in the box there, buddy? Won't you come on up here and talk your crap? Why don't you come up here and say something instead of down there in the comments? Why don't you come up here in the box? Go ahead and request the box. Thank you, Kentucky Witch.
No one Thomas singing jets on the glove.
There ain't nobody stuttering.
Say, send me jets. Thank you, Molly.
Yeah. Why don't you, Doug, instead of sitting here talking about innocent people and talking about good people, why don't you talk about yourself? Why don't you talk about what you do? And the federal task force, I guess that's what that mob was. That's probably who that was. That mob person was the federal task force. Hey, Farrell Tracy, how you doing, hon? That's who the federal cyber task force is, probably. Is them.
Thank you, guys.
But yet, won't get on here and investigate Doug for
Good try, though, guys.
the scamming that he does to the elderly. The scamming, yeah, that's the scamming, because I believe back before Thanksgiving, somebody got 3 bread boxes, and I don't believe that person ever got them bread boxes, but he got paid for them. I believe that's a scam.
Thank you, Molly.
I do believe that's a scam. So, Doug, before you start talking about KK and Tatted and all of them, making sure they show proof on you not paying child support and you not paying taxes, why don't you have them look at what you did on this app that we're going to bring out on the 6th of February? That's a Friday. That's 7 p.m. Eastern for Doug people and the ones that's in here.
Get over there and support your camper crew. You need to be gifting him your money.
And I don't know who Camper Crew is. Can somebody tell me who in the world Camper Crew is? Chad the Welder is also is in Doug's lives too every now and then. I see him over there. Chad the Welder is over there. Yeah, I'm tired of hearing Camper Crew too. It's ridiculous. But yeah, he talking about Danny, Nicole, I think her name is, talking about KK, talking about Tutu, talking about Ding Ding, and all of them tonight. And talking about the federal cyber bully. Oh, wait a minute, Doug, one more thing. If I can remember how to do this. Effects. Since TikTok won't let me put this up. This right here, you said, can somebody take the comments off a minute? You said the N word means thieves. If somebody could take the comments off, TikTok won't let me put this up, but the word, what you say, Doug, is an ethnic slur and highly offensive, racist, epic, historical, directed at black people and rooted in the era of slavery. It is used to demean individuals based on race and to express prejudice, while historically used to dehumanize some within the black community, have reclaimed the term, using it as a slang.
Here they come with the glove.
Okay, Doug. So that right there, you can turn the comments back on. I appreciate it. Doug, that right there just proved that you said we needed to do our investigation, that it meant thieves. That does not mean thieves. There was nothing in there that said thieves.
I thought Nancy was going to drop something on
Nothing at all. So why don't you do your investigation the next time that you open your mouth?
Thank you. If we got another glove, drop it at 30. Thank you.
But yes, that's basically all I wanted. Ding was Ding was on. He was streaming Doug, Bigfoot,
Texas,
Simple Living, whatever you want to call them.
I got somebody's about to rock their fucking world.
Somebody's about to rock the world. Somebody's about to rock the world. Thanks for the gift. I don't know if he's about to rock my world, Ding's world, Tata's world, Danny Nicole's world. I don't know whose world he's about to rock.
Thank you for the gift.
But Doug, just it's unbelievable, Doug.
Thank you.
Man, he's talking about the number one gifter over there.
Beautiful job.
Yeah, Ding, I'm ready to. But yeah, your federal cyber bully, your federal cyber task, whatever you call them, we know better. No such thing. You and none of your people over there can afford an attorney, let alone a federal cyber task bully, whatever. Cyber bully. Nobody over here does cyber bully. You're the only one that does the cyber bullying. And and like I said, before you go out and have them investigate you and exposing yourself on this child's app, exposing yourself around children as they're playing in a creek and relieving yourself, exposing yourself in a campground with children playing around you. Have the feds investigate that. Have the feds investigate you on that. And while you're at it, you want to talk about proof about IRS? Have the feds get with the IRS and check and see if you paid your taxes. Guarantee you haven't. And like I said, your kids, they're with the state. KK said you might have to pay on one. She's not for sure about that, but it might be. But the rest of them, of course, it's you. You lay down, you have them, and you expect everybody else to take care of them. Just like you expect everybody to take care of you. You're a 45-year-old man that chooses to... Hello, Lent Liquor, how you doing? We just heard Doug talking about you. But you're a 45-year-old man that chooses to be homeless, that sets and takes advantage of the elderly. Diane was smart and got away from you. Silver Fox was smart and got away from you. The rest of them, pet dog or whatever, take all their money. They're not smart enough. Take every bit of it. I could care less. But I am going to Friday, February the 6th, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here. If you're not following me, follow me right here. Hit the bell to get notified. We are going to recap, Doug, and we are going to learn and teach the newcomers on Doug who Doug really is, what Doug's about, and who he really is. And that Blue was saved. You know, Lent Liquor's got a Blue was saved. And if Lent Liquor wants to, Lent Liquor's more than welcome to come up in the box to show that Blue is healthy, fine, and living his best life he's ever lived. And like I said, it's going to be live streamed by several people. And Doug's people, and the ones that's over here, if you want to stream it, stream it. If you want to screen record it to put it on your little YouTube, go right ahead, because it's all going to be facts. It's all going to be true. Bet you won't put that on there because you don't want the new ones to know the truth. And Doug, you said the videos are clipped. Go to KK's YouTube. Watch all the videos. Get caught up on it. Watch all the videos. You could tell that all the videos are not clipped. And Doug, you sat there and said they're clipped. Epic, a guy puts you plumb on your place when he told you that you could tell if a video is clipped or not. So yeah, there's KK's YouTube. I don't think I can pin it. If somebody can pin it, it's K Carissa 21. That's her YouTube. Yeah, and that's right there, Carissa, right there. Add her YouTube. Go get caught up. None of it's clipped. Jen's house mom YouTube. Go watch it. Also, she's got videos of Doug. None of it's clipped. Doug's lying when he says it's clipped. None of it's clipped. It's all factual. You could go watch it from beginning to end, get caught up. And then, like I said, February the 6th, 7 p.m. right here. That's not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow. And we'll learn about Doug. We'll recap about Doug, and we'll teach the newcomers who Doug really is. And the boxes will be full. Boxes will be open to anybody. If you want to get in here and share your story, that's fine. We're going to talk about Kentucky Witch, how he wished her unalive. We're going to talk about KK, how he said KK deserved the DV that she got. We're going to talk about Tatted Tutu and what he said about her, and And of course, KK, Kentucky Witch, Tatted, he called them all pump and dumps. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how he wished that some guy's house would burn down. We're going to talk about that. But yet, we're the cyber bullies. We're the ones the federals coming after and doing an investigation on. I hope they are doing an investigation on this channel. If you want to get a hold of me, just message me and I'll give you my number. Right there's one of the federal investigation, K9 Ringo. He's federal. Sorry, K9. Don't. Sorry. We're not talking about Doug over here, K9. We're not talking about Doug, bud. Sorry. Doug said the federal cyber bully task force is after us, and K9 Ringo. That sounds like the federal cyber bully task force, and K9 Ringo. That sounds like the federal cyber bully task force. Hey, KK.
Hey, Don. So I just wanted to address something because, I'll just say it, Gypsy. Several people have responded to your comments, okay? Several of us pray for Doug. We pray for everybody. But the God that I know, like, you're not supposed to just pray about it. Like, you can't just pray about it and hope things, like, will change. I mean, you can, but you have to take action as well. Because if there's nothing, if you're just praying like, I'm praying to become a millionaire. If you just sit there and don't do anything about it, chances are it's probably not going to happen. It's not. You have to pray about it and you have to be about it. Sissy, thank you. I knew that it was something. Faith without works is dead. You're exactly correct. We pray about it. We pray for him. We wish him the best. That's fantastic. But if he's over there lying and running his mouth, we're going to put out the truth.
That's not for us to do, though, KK. That's God's vengeance, not ours.
There's no vengeance to be had.
God tells us to give it to him. That's God's vengeance.
You cannot
That's not ours.
Just pray about it. You have to be about it. You can't just pray. You got to be about it too. Like Sissy said.
I'm not using God for prayers or clicks.
We're not. She's not saying you. She's talking about Doug.
But do you understand? Well, I mean, I'm very spiritual.
And that's fantastic. Not everybody. I believe in Jesus. I believe in God. I believe he came down. He died for our sins. But that doesn't necessarily mean everybody else does. I also, believe in, good vibes and other spiritual things.
It's kind of like, I feel like I'm not saying you, I'm saying the people that are talking about this are being wanting like a revenge or something, and you're supposed to hand this over to God.
Gypsy, hold on just a second. I'm not coming after you. Don't think I'm coming after you, honey.
I understand. I mean, we're just having a conversation.
I'm trying to be respectful as all get out. You're over here on this platform, and I've seen you on other people's platforms saying, you need to pray for Doug. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I pray for Doug every day. And I had a conversation with somebody that's right above you while he was in jail, and I said, I hope when he gets out of jail, I hope he changes. I pray for Doug that he changes. Now let me ask you something, Gypsy. You're over here and you're telling us to pray for Doug. I've not once seen you over in Doug's telling Doug he needs to pray for Kentucky Witch. He needs to pray for KK. He needs to pray for Tatted.
I don't deal with Doug. I don't deal with Doug.
Okay. Well,
I handed that to Jesus Christ.
We're sitting here and we're going to try to tell the new people.
And I'm not passing judgment on anything, Happy Nana. You need to read your Bible, honey.
But you are
God just sent.
feeding into his delusions and helping him push out this Bigfoot content. I seen your comments on his pages. He is using
I
this for a
believe
money
in
grab.
Bigfoot, KK.
So do I. I'm not saying he's not real. I'm not saying that. People pour their heart and soul into finding
What?
Bigfoot,
Okay,
into
then
doing all of
why?
these things.
What's wrong with me making a comment on somebody's page about Bigfoot?
Nothing's wrong with it, but you're feeding into his money grab. He doesn't care. He's seen how many people it brought in, and he
This
kept
is
going with it.
this is one thing I'm gonna tell you that he don't care about for the simple fact is he tells you
Daisy May, I am not in there a lot. I will put my hand
he,
on the Bible to that.
he
God
tells
strike
you
me dead right now if I am in Doug's live all the time.
he
I've
tell
probably been in there one time in 2 years, maybe. So please get your
and I'm not
facts straight.
and I'm not saying you as in you, I'm saying you as in this is what Doug says. Doug says in his live, if you all help me reach my live goal, we'll go out and we'll take pictures
Yeah. Hey,
and
y'all.
we'll go Bigfoot hunting. If you help me reach my live, and his lives is 400 friendship necklaces.
I'm sorry, what?
Doug says this is how you know that Doug is out for money and not out for the Bigfoot content. Is Doug has a friendship necklaces set up for like 400, and his words are, "You all help me get my uh, live goal, and we'll go out and we'll take pictures and we'll look for Bigfoot. We'll see if we can't see the tracks. Help me. Uh, there's only 17 friendship necklaces been made. I guess we're not going to go out tonight, guys. I guess we're not going to go out and look for Bigfoot because y'all not helping me with my live goal. Y'all help me with my live goal and we'll go out." That's all for money. That's a money grab. Doug don't do
Who
it for
don't
nothing
use
else.
this app for money
That's
though?
what this app is
That's what
for.
people use this app is to make money.
And
Y'all,
we
I can't
don't
believe
care.
we even
That's
hear
why
about
No,
that's
y'all
why the
doing
we
app
this.
was
don't care.
created.
I
But
cannot
you don't
believe y'all
understand.
even gone live doing this shit, Verena, Gypsy. Y'all know Doug better than any of
I'm in here
y'all know
because
it. This is bullshit.
I'm not
Stop
here
it.
because of you.
Ding ding.
I mean, this
I'm
is
here because
straight bullshit.
men
If you
and
want to be talking about
women.
Doug, why you
She
in here? You're in here for attention.
So,
Stop this
got
so,
shit. The
I don't
people
need
got
like you all,
anybody's attention.
hey, you are,
I'm
is,
not the one that does
somebody.
battles. I'm
I
not the one
can't, well,
that jumps
listen.
up in boxes all the time.
Well, you'll never see another battle of mine. I'll make sure of that. I mean, listen, y'all are just
That's
coming over
fine.
here doing this
I
shit.
mean,
Come on, don't
that's
lose
Jesus
focus,
coming out
okay?
in you,
You
ain't
keep
it,
doing
Ding
what you're
Ding?
doing, dude. Okay?
That's Jesus coming out in
Nobody
you.
is taking up for
Wow.
Doug in here. Nobody is
Y'all
taking
look
up
what
for
y'all
Doug in here.
doing.
Gypsy simply said, "Why don't you pray for somebody putting them down?"
Verena, do
That's what
you
her
realize
comment
Doug didn't even
was.
say
What's
your
wrong with
fucking name until you left? He called you Vicky the whole time you was
do,
with him. Veronica.
do you think
He
I
didn't
give
even
a
say your
fuck?
fucking
Do you
name.
think I give a fuck
I mean,
about my
I'm just
name? Do you
making a
think I give a
statement.
fuck?
Now you're over here talking and going on about
well,
this shit.
please,
You know he's
now,
racist. You
I
know he's
okay,
racist.
we're not. I dropped her because she started cursing. We're not doing that in Don's live. And
No,
I
I'm
understand if
not.
things
yeah,
get
please
heated, but
don't.
I know that's
And,
why I dropped her.
and yes,
Like,
I
don't
agree.
be cussing like that.
This money can be used for that. But this guy's 45 years old, chooses to be homeless, doesn't have a job, and depends on people to take care of him, and depends on the elderly.
But there's a lot. Everybody does this on this app.
Yeah.
But
Not
they probably
everybody
go to work, and then when
scams.
they probably come home and get on this app and do it.
And that's the whole thing about it. We understand, yes, this app is made to make money. We're not saying he can't battle just like everybody else.
Do it
I've
right.
never said battling is scamming. Never. But him telling lies, drawing people in, saying what he wants people to hear, and if people don't agree with him, no matter who they are, they're blocked, they're camper crew, they're narcissists, they're liars, whatever. That is scamming. That is a money grab. That's what we don't agree with. If I came on live and said, hey, well, this is actually kind of something he did. He said, hey, I have cancer. I need money for treatment. And then it turns out I didn't have cancer. That would be scamming.
He did that with
That would
BJ.
be lying.
That's
But
correct.
since it was on this app, I guess it's fine because this app is made for money, right?
This app is made for
But
making money.
if I went live or if I came on this app
But if
and
you
lied about something in
if
order,
you
please
lie
don't
about
interrupt
having
me. Please don't
cancer or
interrupt
something
me.
like that, yeah.
Please don't interrupt me. If I come on this app and lie about something in order to gain money, that is scamming. That this is what he does. We are not dogging. There's some people that dog him, but awareness, true awareness, they don't dog him. We are bringing out the truth and showing people what happened from beginning to end. That is what this live on the February is going to be about. I don't bring him down. I don't do any of that. I put out his own words, his own truth, his own facts. That's what I do.
Okay.
I'm not responsible for everybody else and how they do their awareness, or if they're not awareness, if they're just T pages.
Right.
So just like I named you specifically when I got in the box, it would be appreciated if you and everybody else, instead of saying they, be specific. Be specific. I want Doug to succeed. I don't know how many times I've had to say this. I want him to be sober. I want him to, get all the things that he wishes. And I prayed so hard, just like Don said, that once he got out of jail, it would be different. I did not mess with him. I did not post him. I did not stream him until my name was mentioned and Megatron was in his box acting like a big ass baby and calling me all these names when I've never done that to her. I didn't do anything to him. I left him alone
But
and I waited.
I mean, I don't understand. I really don't understand. I get what you're telling me, but I just feel like prayer is the answer. It's not going after somebody.
You know how Doug is. Don, I'm sorry, dude. I'm going to drop out, man. This is wild.
But we're not, I don't
Don't
want to
be
say, I say we lightly, but several people are not going after him. We are simply showing his own behavior. How is that going after him? By showing his own behavior.
People
how
can
is
see
that?
his behavior though, KK.
Not everybody sees everything. These newer people that were sucked in through this Bigfoot thing,
I mean,
they don't know that he's a racist.
How about Rich the Hungry? Why didn't y'all go out after Rich the Hungry?
I did cover Rich the Hungry.
Not long. Not long.
Well, he didn't talk crap about me
that.
and threaten to throw me in a lake and, wish Kentucky Witch's head would blow off, or, threaten to burn down Rackham Up's house, or, threaten to do all this stuff. He didn't make those threats. Doug did.
And I didn't call for this live tonight here to be, whatever. What makes me mad is Doug getting on here saying there's a federal cyber bully task force after us. But yet it's all right for Doug to get on here and expose himself when he knows there's children on this app. It's all right for Doug to get on here and expose himself.
Other people that's done that. Yeah.
Can I please finish? I mean, I did let you talk.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm being respectful. And I'm not disagreeing with you. I have personally not seen that. But I have seen Doug expose himself. He just did it just a week or 2 weeks ago. Doug gets on here, exposes himself while children are around playing in a creek. Doug has been seen on here getting a BJ from somebody on here. Doug has pulled himself out urinating in a campground while kids were around. But we're not allowed to get on here and tell people and warn people about that. We have to pray about it.
That's what you should do. You should bring each other together and start praying really hard. That's all I'm here. That's why I'm in your box. I'm
Okay,
just
well then
asking people to really get together and
I'm
pray.
gonna
That's the only reason I came over here. It was like
that's a,
prayer
that's a,
is so strong, and
that's
y'all don't
exactly
realize how strong it is.
that's exactly what I'm gonna do on February the 6th at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna get everybody I can together, and we're gonna pray for Doug. But
Ding ding! I don't need attention.
we're
I
also
don't. I
gonna
don't bother anybody.
and we're
Hold on.
also
Hold on, Dawn. I don't
but
bother anybody. I've always supported. I've
please
supported
don't
Ding Ding.
disrespect.
I've supported Kathy. I've supported KK. I've supported everybody. I'm
But
not
don't.
trying to come against y'all. I'm trying to come with y'all in Christ. That's
Okay,
my
well
mission.
then that's exactly what you could do next Friday.
I did support Doug when he started.
Next
Uh,
Friday at 6. Listen, next Friday on the 6th at 7 p.m. Come and
uh, uh fishing,
we'll all we'll listen.
100%.
We'll all pray for Doug, and then after we'll pray for Doug, we'll have a live on Doug, and we're going to teach each and every and all the new people about Doug. How's that sound to you?
Yeah, I think you should absolutely, all of y'all, have a big prayer meeting before you do that, and let God give you discernment on this. It's sad that, and help you walk y'all through it instead of.
And I'm also going to have a prayer for you to not only
Honey, I
to go
have.
into prayer, to have prayer for Doug, to pray for Doug, but also speak about what Doug and warn others about Doug.
She did not drop. I dropped her because it was just going around in circles and circles and circles. And she said what she needed to say. She wants us to pray. Okay, cool. If you pray, then pray. If you don't, then don't. Problem
And
solved.
then,
Issue
and
resolved.
then we got, and also up there, I was getting ready before everything K9's up. I was getting ready to also talk about, if you're new in here, we'll talk about Doug talking about how
Don, I'm not messing with you,
he,
Don.
huh?
Don, I'm messing with you, bro.
Oh, you're fine, babe. I know. But I was just getting ready to say, I was talking about your name, and then they all come up. How Doug wished that he asked a man's
That's what,
wife, which is K9, which is right here in the box.
yeah.
If you're new to Doug, Doug wished that he SA'd this man's wife when K9 was good enough and nice enough to give this man a job for a month. The man made, how much did he make, K9?
11,400.
$11,400, and this was just July,
And
August.
that was less than 60 days.
Yes, and he don't have nothing to show for it except for a motorcycle that sounds like it's about ready to blow up.
And the reason why he said he wishes he essayed my wife was because I showed a video of him and the site when Dolly got ran over and said, look, my car was the only car in the neighborhood and you were operating it. And he wanted me to get on live and lie to everybody and say it was a fake camera. And I said no. And that's when he came out and said he was going to unalive me, my dog, and he should have essayed my wife.
Exactly.
And you want me to pray for him? Get out of here. I ain't praying for nobody.
Can't listen to pedo lovers, Reno. Oh, okay, Nana. Um, but yeah, and Doug ain't got nothing to show for it. But yes, we are having a live next Friday, and and KK. Oh yeah, you was going. You was talking about Gypsy. Anything else you want to say, KK, K9? Anybody else, Doug
I'm
or
gonna jump.
Ding Ding? Want to
I'm gonna
say
jump.
anything about Doug?
I'm gonna jump down. I gotta answer an email.
Oh, okay, K9, no problem.
All right, buddy.
Ding, Ding Ding, you want to come back up, buddy?
Hi, Dawn.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Hey, I just wanted to come up and, I just want to say I wish that I would have been warned before I got wrapped up in that. And I just hope that people will watch and find out what kind of guy what kind of person he is.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, because that,
Hold on just a second. Before anybody, if anybody's got anything to say that's why be in here on a burner account or whatever, Verena got blocked through me for disrespecting Ding because you don't disrespect Ding. Ding is a friend of mine, will always be a friend of mine. You don't disrespect him. You disrespect him, I will block you. I don't care.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna try to be cordial
don't
with
come
him.
at my moderators on why did you block me when I said what I said about Dean. I seen what you said about Dean. I blocked you. None of my moderators did. KK dropped you. I blocked you. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna
and
say, everybody like Gypsy, Marina, every one of them, they know how Doug is. They know how he works the back end. Every one of them, this ain't no new situation for them. Everybody that you saw in here knows Doug firsthand. This is complete bullshit. You know, it's just attention shit. It's crazy. I didn't mean cause them uproar on, but it's just
Dean, you're fine.
it's
Don't
weird.
apologize at all. Don't apologize at all. You're fine. KK, because she was started carrying on and cussing and stuff like she was.
I
Uh,
still apologize and tell her that I was gonna leave things in place and let things go, you know, and let everything be done. I don't know what triggered her or something, but taking up the
but yeah,
drug, that's just not you can't do that. I mean, it's
but yeah,
everybody
if you're new in here from Doug or whatever, you're trying to learn a little bit. Raylene, I believe, used to be with Doug, correct, Raylene?
yes, sir. Yeah.
And she she left because she seen how Doug was.
Yes. And I really appreciate each and every one of you that expose or however you want to word it on these people. It's not just him. There are so many on this app that are doing it. And for me to hear that this app was made to make money, okay, yes, there are fun ways to make money. But when you are ruining people's lives or I was hurt. I was hurt mentally. I didn't send money and stuff like that. I was in there and thought that I was a friend, you know, and I just dealt with it long enough that I was like, this is not, he talked to me a few times very, very badly. And that's when I was like, this is not right. And I just appreciate all of you guys for what you do. KK, Dawn, Ding Ding, Tatted, everybody.
There ain't no need to thank me. I do it out of the goodness and kindness of my heart. I know
Exactly.
KK and Ding Ding Ducks too.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Thank you
uh,
guys. I love you guys.
we love you. I love each and every one of everybody in here. Y'all like family here. Um, and just like Doug saying right now, I'm listening to him that we've cost him money by talking bad about him and talking untrue about him.
But this way the people see it.
Everything that's saying is not untrue. It's bad because he's done it, but it's not untrue. It's bad, very bad, because he's
Mm-hmm.
done it.
Right. Trisha, um, you put after you've seen Doug for what he's about, do we bullying? No, there's I mean that and that's just it. There's no bullying. It's stating the facts. I mean, you guys have, you know, the recordings and the, all of that. And if people like myself, when I came out and I watched it from the outside, you look at it totally different. But when you're in there, you're thinking, wow, these people are really doing this. These people are really doing this to him. But he never, now that I got out of there, it's like, oh, he never shows anything. He doesn't show proof of anything. He doesn't bring up green screens unless it's something that he wants to show you that supports him, you know?
Exactly.
And what really
Yeah,
got me with you specifically, because we weren't besties. You were over there, and there was a little bit of back and forth. But when he yelled at you that one day, because you asked him if he had eaten yet, just like you said, a friend caring about him,
Right?
asking if he had eaten anything, and he was so mean to you. My heart broke into 1,000 pieces
Yeah.
because of
Yeah.
how he treated you that day.
Is that
It
when
was
I started
awful.
crying and got off?
Yes, that was
Yeah.
awful.
I bet that's when you started getting messages from us.
hey Doug, I know you're out in the hallway. Why don't you come on in? Don't stay
Right?
out in the hallway. Come on in. I know you're out there. I've got your live playing on the background, and as you
Mm,
can tell, you're not there. So I know you're out in the
mm,
hallway listening. Somebody told you we was doing a live, so come on in.
Hey, Don, when you
Yeah,
reach out to Silver Fox, you're a KK, reach out to Silver Fox and Miss Diane and let them come up when y'all actually get done fishing and let them tell their story. They'd be really good people to hear.
okay, yeah.
thank you,
Somebody can
Doug.
reach
Just
out to
Yeah.
doing, I
Silver
mean,
Fox and Diane if they want. Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
that's a good idea, Ding Ding. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
I know Miss
Yeah.
Diane
I
especially
think,
would love to get her story out there. You know, let people know
yeah.
about
Yeah. I think
it.
next
She told
Friday would
me,
be a great time for, all of us
it'd
different
be
ones to,
therapeutic for her too.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Thank you,
exactly.
Dry Spot.
But yeah, and yeah, that's reminiscent of being in the hospital. That's what they
Oh,
do to you
gosh.
around.
Oh, Dawn. I'm just glad to see you're so much better.
I'm feeling a lot better, very much better. Yeah, there I spot. It's like I said, 7 p.m. Eastern. I only do it because if I put 8 or 9, some people said, "Well, it's too late. I'll be in bed. I love to watch it." So I try to do it about 7 p.m. to kind of give people that go to bed early kind of a chance, maybe, and you all a chance, and see what happens. Oh, there's Doug. He's back.
I just want to say one more thing before I drop down because I'm about to go be a mother and take my oldest daughter to a jazz performance. But I just want to say one more thing with the whole prayers thing, over
Uh
there's
oh,
been
he's getting off.
so oh, he's getting off. Okay. There's been so many travesties that have happened in the United States. There's travesties happening in my hometown and other people's hometowns. And I'm so sick of people saying thoughts and prayers. I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of it. Because if you take action to try and help those things before they get to that point, then you might have a better outcome. Now, I'm not saying that prayers don't work, because I do believe in prayer 100%. But I'm so
Mm-hmm.
sick and tired of people just saying thoughts and prayers. We just had our 45th school pew pewing, and hundreds of kids have now been unalived, and it's
Yes.
just,
Yeah.
I'm so sick of hearing thoughts and prayers to all of these horrible things that have been happening. Like, that's why I'm glad Sissy mentioned what she did was um, about, if there's no action behind your prayers, then
It's just it.
it's not as
Well,
powerful. Talk about it
me,
and then be about it.
I'm not against prayer. I pray. But how long do you have to pray for somebody? I mean, we've been praying at least. I've been praying for those for what, 3 years, and
Almost.
he
Yeah.
hasn't changed, not
Mm-hmm.
nearly a bit. The only time that he has changed is when he was in jail, and that's only because we didn't see him.
And everybody's seen him playing around with God, mocking religion. Everybody's seen it.
Exactly,
I
exactly.
Yeah.
don't want no part of that. That's bad. That's bad mojo. I don't want that. You don't
Mm-hmm.
mock that. You don't mock God.
And you seen what he did with Sarah, poor Sarah. I mean, bless her heart, went in there, tried to help Doug, prayed with Doug
Oh
every day,
gosh.
and it didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing for Doug at all.
Just body my teeth.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
It brought him. It brought him more people in there because she was in there.
Yeah,
You're exactly right.
he
Exactly
is just
right.
that. That's sad.
And yeah, Tracy Lynn, Sarah was really hurt, and then he put,
Yeah.
and she had every right to be hurt. Thanks again for the heart me. Um,
Absolutely.
but yes, like I said, next Friday, the 6th at 7 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for the hat. Appreciate it. No, nobody really had the gift. I appreciate it though. Um, it'll be recycled back in. God bless you. It'll be recycled back
That was
in.
Doug.
And
Well,
but
Don, I appreciate you letting me come up, and you know, I'll I'll try and come up next Friday also.
okay,
Try and get a lot of people to come up and speak, and hopefully we can get some more
okay,
people away from there. In other
Exactly.
situations, like I say, it's not just him. There's so many on here that you know
Well, the truth will be
people get
out there
drawn
for
into.
everybody to see, to make their own choices.
yeah. Trisha D, you're well. You're not the first one that's told me that, and I, I, I'll tell everybody this right now. Everybody, welcome for what Lisa. I see that you joined. Um, I hope you're doing well. Um, but this it's no problem with what me getting on here and doing what I'm doing just to try to warn people of Doug. And what Ding Ding does. Ding Ding gets on here, and he don't get on here to bash Doug or nothing. He gets on there to warn people and kind of have a little bit of fun and everything, you know, and that's what he does. And I love Ding Ding. I love going listening to Ding Ding. I love listening to Tad when she does her little thing. And yeah, everybody talk about Sarah. Sarah was done very wrong, and
Yeah,
I felt sorry for Sarah. But you don't have to thank neither one of us. We all do this for you all. You're all our family. We do this for you all. We do this to protect you all, to try to make you all see, hey, wait a minute, I shouldn't be here. I should turn around and run. Or if you ain't went in there yet, hey, wait a minute.
Exactly.
I I shouldn't go in there at all. That's what we do it for. And the live, like I said, there's going to be people in the boxes.
Yeah, everybody go to his video on his page and repost it, y'all. Everybody that ain't already, after you get out here, go to Don's video on his profile and repost it.
Yeah, repost my
Like
video,
it, repost it.
and I've got more Debbie Lynn I'm going to make. You know, she wants to play a game. He wants to play a game. Well, I can play a game too. I'll post every video I can of them. I don't care.
Hey, Don, just make
Doug.
sure to remember, man. I know how you are, dude. You know, we all care about you, love you. You know, do anything we can for you. Don't get excited and get tore up. Just stay
Oh,
focused and just know you're doing this and doing the right thing. You know,
yeah,
people can't
and
argue with the truth you all gonna have, man. They can't. You know, it's there.
exactly. And I appreciate everybody thinking about me. And that's one reason why I'm going to have this live next week, because I do want somebody up in the box. Of course, we're going to have several, but I want somebody up there to say, "Hey, Don, if I start getting out of hand, hey, Don, calm down a little bit. We don't
Absolutely,
want that."
absolutely. I mean, yeah.
And, you know, because I do get a little, I wouldn't say carried away. I get into my feelings, basically. And
Then you
I
get
get into
triggered
my,
real easy.
yeah, because the fact is, I can't stand the way that he does people, and that he does the people that he does. I can't stand that, and it's just wrong. They're absolutely wrong, and I get into my feelings real bad. But yes, there, like I said, of course, you could be up in the box, Dean. Tatted, KK's gonna be there. Like I said, it's gonna be live streamed by my dry spot. Will have it live streaming. Country Snark, Fancy Pants, I think Danny, Nicole, a bunch of them. A bunch of them will have it going. Be on YouTube,
And remember,
KK's
don't
YouTube.
go real life on none of these people. That way they
No,
cannot use that against you.
no, exactly. Don't go real life on them. Don't go real life at all. You know, because for one, going real life, what's that gonna do? Well,
Hey,
what's it gonna
Lynn,
prove?
I know you're in here watching. That rebel bullshit you all spouting out, y'all are over with that. You and Boss and all of them. You're going to have to stop that shit. We dealt with that like adults and moved on.
Yeah, I mean that was old. We even had to talk about that. Yes, I think it was yesterday.
That's just bullshit, you know.
Yeah,
You can do better than that, David Lynn. Boss.
yeah. Well, dang, I don't know. You probably missed it. I don't know if you missed it or
Yeah,
not.
I did. I missed it. I didn't get a chance to see it.
I think it was yesterday that Boss Michael boxed up in the fancy
Yeah, I
pants
missed it.
with me, and yeah, he was in there. Him and Doug was talking about tatted and KK, and I can't remember you, and talk about tatted like a dog. And of course, I'm blocked from Doug's, so I had to go on fancy pants. Well, then he come over there, and of course had to run his mouth and whatever. But yeah, don't go, don't go real life.
Yeah,
Um,
give them no reason to play victim. You know,
exactly. You
no,
know,
they're built on lies, and when they're facing the truth, like you all are putting out, I mean, it's a roadblock. They can't, you know, what are they going to do? They can't fight it. It's there. It's real action. It happened. We saw it. Everybody did.
exactly. You know, and they talk about this one girl that I don't know nothing about, but they put me a part of it. That unalive yourself. I don't see none of you all pushing her to that, and
I never had no contact with her. You know, that's just
I don't even know who I didn't even see her. I got here way after I guess that was done, and I'm tired of that being said. That, you know, I don't think nobody in here had anybody to unalive themselves. Nobody in here is that way, and I don't believe it one bit, especially Alley KK. So that could nip it in the bud. Um, uh, you know, camper crew. Don't know who camper crew is. If there's any camper crew, it's Doug. He's the one that's out in the woods camping, not
I ain't
us.
got camper. You?
No, I don't got a camper. I don't even got a tent. I mean, I got TP, but that's toilet paper. But yeah, I don't even got a tent. I don't got a camper. I got a house, and he talks about well, he don't have an electric bill or a gas bill. Well, I'm staying awful warm while he was out. I heard him earlier said that he got a little cold at 2 o'clock this morning. 2 o'clock this morning, I was pretty warm in bed sleeping. I don't have to get up every hour to stoke a fire because I'm pretty warm. I don't know about you all.
Yeah.
I mean, even if I had a fire, uh, I don't think I'd be up every hour. You know, probably we did heat wood when I was growing up, and I can remember maybe getting up every maybe 5 or 6 hours or something like that, but not every hour.
Get
So
this straight, y'all. None of us is doing this because Doug's getting potential money. Y'all listen, Doug's not getting money from different people. Pet dog, big dog, sorry, they're all the same person, okay? Y'all understand that. Make sure you don't get that confused. They're the same people.
yeah, and I don't have to freeze my butt sitting on a bucket to take a crap uh, either, like James Goodman said. Yeah, I don't have to sit on a freeze my butt off, trying to do that. That's because, and that's another thing is who is but a person that is not very clean gonna hawk and spit and puke where they sleep at. A dog don't even do that where they sleep at.
He just kicks some dirt over it and go on about his business, man.
That is disgusting, and that is, yeah, sissy. And you could think I'm lying. I am
No,
not
hey,
lying.
wait, watch the videos. He telling you the truth. He literally sitting there pissing and shitting right in his seat, talking to
He talks and he talk and he'll hork one up and spit it right out. Thanks for the heart, me appreciate it. Spit it right out on the ground and everything, and
it.
curl up and just roll right over and go to sleep. And I'm like, man, a dog don't even do that. I greatly appreciate that. Greatly appreciate
Don, I
that.
don't jump off here, man. I love you, dude. You keep doing what
Love
you're
you.
doing. If you need anything, you
Love
know
you
it.
too, Ding. I appreciate it, brother.
You be good, man. I love you, dude.
You too. Love you too. You be good. Hey, Meg, how you doing? Um, I see Meg in here. That means Diane is not on. Is Diane in here? Is Diane in here? If you're in here, can you comment if you're in here, Diane, please? Hey, I'm glad you're doing good. I hope your mom's doing good too. Silver Fox, I don't know if he's in here either. If Silver Fox is in here, um, hey, Meg, uh, Meg, if you don't care, Meg, if you don't care to take a box, can you come up in a box real quick for me, please? It's nothing bad. I need to ask you something. Um, yeah, I remember meeting Meg for the first time. We had our differences, but she's actually a pretty good. She's actually a pretty good lady. Um, now that I met her, but don't tell her I said that. Oh, hey Meg, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you, Don?
I'm doing good. How's your mama?
She's doing good. Are you feeling better? I hope.
I am feeling a lot better. Feeling a lot better. That's what I was just sitting here telling people. There's Diane.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yep, here
Diane.
she is.
There. Speaking of the devil, Diane. If you don't care, I Meg, you can stay here if you want, but I wanted to ask Diane something.
Okay,
Diane,
you're good.
if you don't care to come up in the box, Diane, I need to ask you a question, please. If you don't care to come up in the box, I greatly appreciate it. Hey, Diane, can you hear me, Diane?
Yes, I can.
Hey,
Sorry.
sweetheart, how you feeling?
I'm doing better.
You're gonna have to stay out of the hospital and quit having these stents and quit having this stuff with the heart.
Yeah, I have to have more stents put in later on. I got to do therapy right now, though. I got
Because
to.
you know what you did? You know what you did?
What?
You caused me to go in the hospital last week, and I had to have a stent.
Yep. I can't help that.
Cause I worry about you, Diane.
Yeah.
But
It's not
now,
fun, you know.
no, it's not. It really ain't. Yeah, you got to go through that cardiac rehab. I know that.
Yeah, mine were all, the ones he fixed already were all 100% blockages or 90%, and they were in the Widowmaker. So he
Um,
done three, and I have two more left on the other side or in the back side or something. But they can't do
my
them right now with my diabetes and stuff.
yeah,
So
mine was 80%. So it they got mine. Um, my son actually found me in the floor.
well, if I hadn't been here at my daughter's for Thanksgiving, I wouldn't have. Nobody would have found me. I would have been gone because I would have been by myself at my house. So
That's basically had. But hey, I got a question for you.
okay,
Next Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, which would
okay,
be what 6 Central for you. We're
yeah,
having a live right here, and we're going to recap Doug to like the new people and let them know what's going on.
okay,
And if you would like, and we would like for you to come get in the box and share your story about
okay.
how
Yeah, a
how
lot of
you
people
and
don't know my story. A lot of people just know what they saw me do. You know, they don't know.
exactly, and we would like to, because we're trying to get out to recap and get out to the new people, and I would love it if you come and get in the box and share your story,
All
so
right.
everybody can hear your story and hear it come from your mouth and not one of ours.
Okay. I can
If
do
that's all
that.
right. Okay. Next Friday at 7 p.m. Central or
Okay. And
Eastern.
if I'm on live, you remind me and I'll get off and come over there.
Oh,
Because I usually go
absolutely,
on live about 5 or 6 in the evening.
absolutely, absolutely. And I'm sure if I start and you're not in here, I'm sure
All
somebody
my
in here.
people will show up, you know, and come over
Yeah,
here.
I'm sure somebody in here will come over and say, "Hey, Diane, Don's live. Come on over." But I would
Okay.
greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it.
I will. You need to have Silver come in too, you know.
I'm gonna try to reach out to him.
He just got off my live, so he's online right now.
Well, I asked if he was in here. He never said nothing. I seen you show up, so I asked you.
Yeah,
But
but he just signed off. He had company though, so he might not come
oh,
over.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to him, and I'm gonna have see if he'll come. And of course, I know he's in your live, and you can mention it to him if you don't care. And I'll jump in your live,
Okay.
and if he's in your live one night,
Okay.
I'll jump in there and ask him myself if you don't care. I don't want to come in
I
and
don't
take your
care.
live over at all.
Okay, that's
If
fine. We just play games in there and have fun. You're not
okay,
bothered
yeah,
nothing.
I don't like coming
Hi,
in the
Dry
live.
Spot.
I don't like coming in the lives and saying, "Hey, I've got a live coming up." I don't like doing that
Yeah.
unless it's all right with the host and the creator. So, but yeah, I would. We
Yeah.
would love it, Diane, and everybody in here. Sure, they love you, and we'll love
I
to see
know.
you next Friday. And I
Even though they
appreciate.
say y'all brainwashed me, you know.
Yeah, we brainwash everybody. That's
Yep.
what Doug says. And he's also said tonight that he's got a federal cyber bully task force after us.
Well, again, come on. Come on.
All right, Diane, I appreciate it. I'm getting ready
All
to get
right.
off here myself. We
All
love you,
right.
Diane. We'll talk to you
I'll see
later.
you next Friday night.
All right, dear. We talk to you
Love you,
later.
Kentucky West. Ding, ding.
All right, guys. I'm gonna hop off here. I'm about like ding. Well, it's getting to be about like ding. It's getting to be about my bedtime. Um, I love each and every one of you. Thank y'all for coming. Um, Thank y'all, my moderators, for what you all did, what you all do. Jacqueline, hey Jacqueline, how you doing, Jacqueline? Um, and love to see you in here, Jacqueline. Sorry, I'm getting ready to get off, but much love to you, and much love to everybody. And like I said, next Friday on the 6th at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 5 Mountain, and 4 Pacific. I believe that's how it goes. Uh, we'll see everybody then on the live. And hey, Bluegill, I didn't even see you snuck in on me. And we'll see everybody then. Much love to everybody. I wish everybody the best. If nobody told you today they love you, I love you. Thank you all for coming. And we'll talk to you after a while. Everybody, I wish everybody today they love you. I love you. Thank you all for coming.